Hi all. Now we are going to discuss about DAX expression. So in our previous class, we have discussed about how to create a new measure and how to create a new column. Okay. Now we are going to discuss about DAX functionalities. What are all functions are available in our DAX functions? So totally we have 6 different functionalities. One is aggregate function. And second one is count function. Third one is logical functions. And fourth one is date function. Fifth one is text function. And sixth one is information function. So these are all functions we are having in DAX. So we'll discuss one by one. First, we are going to discuss about aggregate functions. Aggregate functions. So this aggregate functions are related to arithmetic expressions. So what are all arithmetic formulas there? It will come into aggregate functions. So here we can able to see sum formula, max, minimum, average, and fifth one is sum x. Okay, these formulas are comes under aggregate functions. So we'll see one by one. Sum formula. So mostly this aggregate functions, it is a cumulative formula. So total of sum will provide you the total of that particular column, and max will provide the maximum value, and minimum is provide the minimum value, average is average of value, and sum max is filtering, right? So these are all will provide only one result, not for the multiple result. So that's why we have to use here is new measure. We have to create a measure, not for a column, new column, because this and all these aggregate functions will return only single value. That's why we need to use new measure. So how to write these formulas? So let's move on to the Power BI. So just right click on the table and click new measure. So I'm going to calculate the total east. Already we have calculated south, and now we are going to calculate total east. This is a heading of that particular measure, equal to, and then sum of. So you can read the syntax, sum of column name, sum of. So you have to choose the column name. You can able to choose only one column name. So I'm going to write east. So I'm going to choose in office supplier. I'm going to select the east sale value, then close, enter. So the total east measure was created here, and you can display while using the cards. So you can create card and you can display the value. And if you want to display the overall value, then you can choose display unit, none. So this is total of east, the grand total added in this. So if you don't want grand total, you can add the filter and you can remove the grand total. Then it will provide the total east value. This is how we need to use a sum formula. So similarly, we can use maximum and minimum. So I'm going to edit this measure. Just double click on it. Just I'm going to delete the formula. heading maximum value equal to. So I'm going to use max formula to find the maximum value. So it will find which one is highest, what is the value. So max of, here it is showing column name. You have to choose the column. So for example, I'm choosing South Sale, close. Then what happened? See, it is showing 17 lakh. So the maximum value in South Sale is 17 lakh. So if you are writing a formula, the main thing is you want to cross verify your number is correct or not. Then you have to go to table. You can check the South and you can just sort the value, sort ascending order. So I already filtered grand total. It will skip that grand total. Apart from the grand total, it will compare in the product. In this product, which one is highest? Mobile is the highest. What is the highest value? 17 lakh. It should be like that. It will calculate like this. Similarly, if you want to find the minimum value, then you can double click on it. Instead of max, you can write minimum, MIN. So it's a minimum value. So it will calculate the minimum value on that particular column. Okay, so you can go and cross verify. So this one is the minimum value, 6,50,000. So it is providing the same result. Okay, same we can able to calculate average also. So if you want to use average, then you can type average of. So which column you want to calculate? South, close, enter. So it will provide the average value of that particular product. Is it clear? And next formula. So we have discussed 4 different formulas, sum, maximum, minimum, and average. Next one important formula is sum max formula. Sum max formula, what it will do. So for example, I'm going to write sum max formula. Just I'm editing this one. I'm going to calculate sum max formula equal to, I'm going to write sum x instead of choosing sum max. See, when I'm using the sum max, the syntax is changed. Now the syntax is changed. Table, comma, expression. So when I'm using sum formula, it is asking only the single column name. But when I'm using the sum max, it is asking like table, comma, expression. It means you have to choose the table. So for a table name is office supplier, comma, and you have to write a expression. So which column you want to add the total? South. Okay, South. Then close, enter. Then what happened? It is giving the South total, right? So before we have applied this first card is, we have used some formula that is providing total of South, and sum x also providing total of the value. So what is the difference between these two? Here the syntax is different. Here instead of choosing a one single column, here the syntax shows table, comma, expression. So in this table, I can able to write one more formula. Like for example, I want to filter something. I want to filter mobile. So for example, we have filter formula, filter table, table name is office supplier, comma, filter expression. What do you want to filter? In this product column, I'm going to choose a product column. In product column, I want to filter out in double quotes. I'm going to give mobile. So instead of table area, I have given one more column. Then I can continue the sumx formula expression. So now instead of table, I have written one formula, filter formula, and then expression. So in this south column, I'm going to total it, right? Just close it. Enter. Then what it will happen in this south cell, it will filter the mobile data and it will provide the total of that particular product. So you can go and check. So here we don't have multiple products, only single products are there. So in mobile, what is the sale count? It is filtered only mobile and it will provide the result. Even if you have multiple line items, it will add only mobile values and then it will provide the result. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.